I think I'll always do that forever and ever. Hello, everybody. It is 3:30 and I'm here. How many people thought I'd be late? Hi, Karen. Hello, love. I'm going to switch this to live chat. Oh my goodness, I'm live. You thought I'd be late? I don't blame you. I'm usually late. There's always something that trips me up or gets me, behind, but not today. Not today. So there we go. Today I may move Ariel into the office. He really chimes in a lot. I was expecting you a little later. Yeah. Even like one of those meditations that I did last time, my hair is still wet from my shower, my bath. It's not like I was going to be here on time with dry hair. I mean, come on now. That doesn't happen. But yeah, the last meditation, this guy over here was, he was chiming in a lot, especially I think during when Jesus was speaking. I think for the most part, whoa, I'm going to try not to do that as much as possible. So how are you? How are you? And I'm really hoping that we have some people here. That would be awesome because we're going to be doing this amazing guided astral meditation. Then again, if it's just you and me for now, then that's the way it's meant to be. But I've gotten a few little glimpses. I'm great. Thanks for asking. And I've gotten a few little glimpses of mostly just the very, very beginning of how we're going to start. And then I kind of know who's going to be there at least a little bit. And that's it. Usually I don't know a whole lot about what's going to, happen. I just know to show up, be relatively around the time I'm supposed to be there. And this time even I had how much notice? It was over 24 hours. So it's been a while since I've had that going on. Oh, look it's 3:33. Sorry. 3:33. We have some angel frequency music on in the background. 3:33 or 3:34 on the 7th. It is our Stargate. So I actually did some video earlier. I haven't had the time to do anything with it, but we went for a walk and once again, Pretty Boy joined us. I did something different with the cats where I kept mine in and I let my original 4 and let the other ones out. So Pretty Boy could have some morning daylight time. And we went for this walk and I was really surprised, just how, and I'm talking on the video and I'm realizing that I'm not nearly as heavy and tired and drained feeling as I usually am for the first day of a Stargate or a takeoff day. So I'm really curious to see how are you feeling? Looks like we have a few more people here. Hello, everybody. So how are you feeling today? How's your energy? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel, happy, excited, normal, whatever that is? Because like I said, I was actually pretty surprised that I wasn't as heavy feeling. A lot of times on a Stargate, I'll wake up and I'll just be like, oh, in bed, just cannot. It's just, and I know exactly what it's about. That didn't happen today at all. In fact, I woke up really early. I stayed in bed because I really did anticipate going back to sleep, but that didn't actually happen. And then I got up pretty early. I think it was finally like 6:30 or 7, something like that. So, it was a nice change of pace to not have that tired, heavy feeling going on. Like I said, like I usually do for takeoff days for Stargates. So yeah, I am curious about how other people are feeling with that. Aside from that, also time has felt very much sped up. That would be another just another kind of byproduct of what's going on energetically. And still, it's been the same with the whole changes in energy levels and sleep patterns, just kind of erratic, I guess would be a good word to use. I know it's definitely been like that for me, but really motivated and really kind of feeling these energies that, what's going on energetically. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's possible. I mean, I really haven't, right now consciously. I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to kind of who we are, when it comes to angelics or archangelics or anybody in the spirit realm, we'll take forms that are satisfying to the recipient. It's really not about us, it's about the recipient. So our true form is just energy. We don't, as angels and archangels, we don't have bodies. That's why we kind of like being incarnate. It's a treat to have bodies and to feel things. We don't have that when we're not incarnate. It's not like that. Ever. Like that we don't have like a soul origin that had like sparked as a body, that it's, so it feels, it's very different for people like me who don't have that, unless we choose to outside of, just regular body swapping as you go through lifetimes like people do. For angelics, it's just, we're just energy. The first time that my brothers and sisters, the archangels, came to me, I didn't know what they were, and they weren't in body. They didn't identify themselves. And that's just a name. That's something we're going to get into at another time, because that's probably a longer discussion as to exactly what is an archangel anyway. And, people have ideas of what archangels are, But do they really know? I'm not so sure. So here in the near future, we're going to be having a discussion about, or getting into more information as to really what an archangel is. But needless to say, at the very basic part of it, we're not like, we're just energy. So we can project into and be anything in order to connect with those we're meant to connect with. So like, if Archangel Michael can be a dragon, which he is, then he can certainly come in his female form. I have personally, in this body, like my like memory or whatever you wanted me to tap into at this very moment, I have never seen him that way. But that's me, you know. Yeah, well, everything, I mean, you know, this shell is energy. We're all, everything is energy. We're just, it's different energy. And what we kind of soul sparked at in our first, incarnation, if you will, is different things for different people. And people are understanding that more now. Like some people are angelic, some people are their first like soul origin life was in a body not on Gaia, elsewhere, but they're here now in a human body on Gaia in this time for different reasons. There's different people who have chosen to do this at this time. They're on different missions. So, but it's all for the same cause, you know, it's all for the exact same thing. We just have different, we're all working together. And there are those of us who are in more ways than one, in many places at once, many places at once. And so it's just, you know, it's a little bit different depending on who and what you are. Truly, it really is. It's just, that's the way that it is. So what happened? So anyway, we are just about 15 minutes away from the guided astral meditation for the Stargate for 7/7. And I did some activations earlier, and there is a lot of really, and I mean, we do have a lot of intense energies going on. Don't get me wrong when I say it's just not as heavy as it usually is, and I'm not as tired. I mean, there's different reasons for that, and so again, that's why I was curious about other people and how everybody else is feeling in regards to your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body, your energetic body, you know, because sometimes we can be like physically like, but we're just like in our minds. And sometimes we're just like, so we are like turned down in that area as well. It's just, it can be different things depending on the way energies are coming in and affecting us. So, so today is so far, like these last couple days getting into this portal has been really, there's been this, it's been very high vibrational. We even had a couple of very strong earthquakes here in California, which is, you know, something that I did talk about. I touched on briefly recently that this was going to be happening. Much like last year when I was like, oh, we're going to start seeing some volcanoes. And then how's the last year been with volcanoes? When before that, not so much. And it's been one after another, after another, after another. Like I knew that that was going to happen. So kind of see and feel these things. The other day before the second earthquake, I was like, oh, earthquake. And I just started thinking about earthquake. And then literally we got that earthquake was, and I'm up in the mountains. So I'm about 100 miles away from the epicenter up in the mountains. And it made me get up and go ride the frame, the door frame. Cause I'm like, I don't know. What's there to fall on me? I'm in a trailer. What am I afraid of? I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, your sister-in-law beach. Yeah, we had a 6.9 and a 7.0 in the matter of like 2 days time or something like that. Hi, Meow. Look who it is. It's Pretty Boy. It's my guy. Say hi. He is so freaking cute how he goes on walks with me and Rosie. He just thinks it's the best thing in the world. And he totally follows me. He doesn't like it if I get away from him. He's so cute. God, it is really bright right here. Like my eyes are like, ugh. Like I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna need to put on a blindfold. It's like, okay, where are we? 6:48. We have 3 people here, 3 likes. 17:38 into the feed. I haven't been live in months, since April. So it's been a couple months since I've been live. And I am super excited about it. Super duper excited about it. There's just been so much advancement. Yeah, that's a good word. There's been so much advancement taking place on different levels and with many, many different people, and you know, me included for sure. And the vibes, the energy, the frequencies of people have definitely been raised. And I don't know, how do we put it? It's just the energy is just extremely positive. It's just feeling very, very positive. I'm just really tapped in spiritually and creatively. That's been a big deal for me in my space in these last a couple months. I mean, these are things that I'm being reminded, like looking back at the messages that we got like on Easter or before, and then since then it was discussed how intense things were going to be and what was going to start getting into frame. So it's always interesting to look back, especially from our near past, because it's still pretty vivid in our consciousness, in our minds. And even though we're supposed to be, transmuting all the time, and we still have memories of stuff, right? So when we look back over a period of just a few months, we can really see things. And if we really start documenting, logging, like we were told to, and I'm going to be totally honest, because that's just who I am and how I have to be, right? So I'm like, I'd love to sit here and go, oh yeah, I've totally started that. No, I have not. I have prepared for it. So I got, this cool binder. Isn't that cool? I got this cool binder, and it's just a 3-ring binder. I got some college rolled paper in there. I'm going to start writing on. I also, at Michael's, hi. Also at Michael's, I got this really cool hardcover bound artist journal, and it's just blank pages. The paper's decently thick, like you wouldn't want to do watercolor on it, but you could sketch and write and tape things in there if you want. And this was only $5 at Michael's. This was like under $8 on Amazon. And along with what I'm going to be doing more of is like audio starting tomorrow. The guides are saying starting tomorrow. Like, it's been fine that I haven't done it. I've been preparing. I've been thinking. I've been like mentally journaling in my head kind of what's transpired over these last 7 days to start off this month. And I'm going to kind of go back and then begin forward, but I'm going to be doing audio, like audio journals, basically daily. I don't know about video ones, but definitely audio ones. It's easy to talk. But I'm also going to be doing daily automatic writing. So I'm going to be getting a lot more regimented. It's really important for us all to get a lot more regimented, especially if we're on mission and have things, projects, and things that we're to do. We really need to get organized and regimented, and yeah, things are going to come up. Of course, they always do. But if it's just, yeah, I'm going to do that, but there's no real time set to do things, then it makes it really hard to accomplish stuff. And it is good to live in the now. Absolutely. But this is a planning kind of reality, and we do have to think a little bit ahead. So tell me, how are you, Kevin? You've been slacking a bit. Missed you too. Daniela, hi. Not so surprisingly, I've been getting the word discipline in images and whispers all the time. I'm new here. Hi. Hello, Daniela. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for chiming in. And that's great that you can hear that. And yeah, me too. Discipline, distractions, don't get distracted. Like, come on, like stay on task. Like, what are we going to do? Like, and that whole thing. And it's really important to kind of surrender to that, as free spirited and as energetically driven as we are, and as go in the moment. And especially for those of us who do hear and see and feel and work within the ethers, and kind of feel like we're in two worlds. It can be really easy to not get shit done. It just is. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm in the moment. I'm right here. I'm doing this. I'm going as guided, like right here. And to have some structure has been unbelievably impossible in my life with the things that have been going on for me on a spiritual level, on a personal level, on an outside matrixy level, all of that stuff. And it had to get to this point. It had to get to where it is now, to where where the thought of organization and prioritization and scheduling and structure and all that stuff actually sounds really good. Like, because I've been through enough now that stuff is unloaded. We've gone through a lot of different Stargates and portals, and it's time to get to the weaving of the mat for the foundation of the rest of our lives. And that starts now. And the only way to get it done is to be disciplined. That's it. Like, it's just the way it has to be. And we have to be open. We have to be honest. We have to be authentic. We have to, and not just honest to other people, ultimately honest to ourselves. Like, the more we're in denial, we try to bullshit ourselves about our excuses. Well, just the longer shit's gonna take. That's just the way it is. It's just gonna take longer if you're running away from yourself and not getting down to what needs to happen, or you're still fearful of things. Success, money, partnerships, exposure. I guess you could check all those boxes for me. You know, it's been a journey, and you have to be ready. Theoretically, you could be like, okay, I could feel into that. But until you're, all of these things are in alignment, and you're not like doing this in your body, in your energetic field, in your spiritual understandings, and really strapping in and on and feeling into what is real, what is happening, who am I, can I, it takes, nobody goes on a serious mission as a warrior without preparing and then organizing, right? I mean, it's no different for us as light warriors, light bodies here in these incarnations, doing the work that we need to do to help each other, to help Gaia, to be part of our galactic neighborhood and all of creation. We have to get organized and work together and work with ourselves in a way that works for us, but it is actual, like, you call it work. I call it, like, to me, it's having passion. Like, even Rick was the other day, he was like yesterday, he's like, he goes, you seem a little wired. I'm like, I am motivated. And he's like, it's great. Because I'm like doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, with all my art and stuff. And still just all this stuff with the channeling and all this stuff on my channel is coming in hot and heavy, if you guys have been around here. So there's a lot going on here in this world. You love the music messages I've done. Oh, very cool. I'm glad you liked my music messages. Well, they're, you know, they're not from me exactly. I mean, they are, but they come from our highest, or the high council, when they want to really give messages. And they're just, it's the music, it's the lyrics, it's awesome. Oh, we're at 4:01. Been having a lot of distraction. Feels like I'm being pulled all over. No. I'm sure you have been. I'm sure you have been. I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game. And what it is, it's mastering, and we've talked about this, mastering your frequency, mastering your attention, not allowing other things and other people to come in and disrupt that, and kind of having a scale of, what do I allow for somebody to come in and take from where I'm headed? And whew, it's like I'm going down the highway and I'm like, and all of a sudden there's a wreck on the side and you're like, ah, shit. I got somewhere to be, but do these people need me? And that's when you need to check in. No, they actually don't need you. The situation doesn't need you. Is this what you should be doing right now? No, this is going to take you off track. It can wait. This is just a distraction. They'll be fine. Help is on the way for them. That doesn't involve you. This is meant to be a landmine in your day, in your life, whatever. Take it as far as you want to take it. So those are the times when it's really important to discern what's going on, what's important, where your energy should be, and really that whole prioritizing, instead of just being kind of like this free floating thing in the wind, going wherever it takes you. So that's important to recognize. Didn't sleep at all last night. Yeah, I woke up really early. 3223333. Wow, hey there. 403. I love it. There's a lot of threes going on, guys. A lot of hearts from Jesus saying hello and telling me to wrap this up so we can get started. We're supposed to be prompt and on time. See, I'm like trying my best to be prompt, but I'm going to check in with you there, Kevin. Absolutely. I got super tired and I was like, I can't even do today anymore. I like this, I can feel like the Stargate, the portal just, and I'm like, and my guides were like, you got to get in bed big time. So I did, but then I woke up. I've just been waking up almost consistently between 3 and 4 a.m. Now, whether I get up or lay in bed or go back to sleep, that kind of depends. There was one night where I stayed up till 4. I did that. What was I doing? I think it was video stuff, actually. It's having a lot of issues with videos. It not being, hey, Sean. How are you? Glad you can join us. Are you going to stay for the meditation? We're going to get into that. I'm just going to, I'm going to down this real quick. Go to the potty. And if everybody can please, get into a nice comfortable seated position. If it's still light out, yeah, it's definitely still light out. And that's distracting to you if you can. Like, I really, even if I put my little curtains up, they're just basically see-through. So, but it is bright in here. I'll be okay. But we are going to start here in just a couple of minutes. So if you definitely light some candles, I have some candles lit here on my table. Check it out. And good. I'm glad to hear it. And we're going to get started here soon. So in just a couple of minutes. So please just go potty, get a drink of water. We are going to start seated. Sorry, I was trying to understand what was going on there. We are going to start seated. So sometimes we do our meditations standing, but not today. So everybody just, you're going to ask me. Oh, wow. 3 seizures on the full moon. Holy moly. I'm sure she wasn't the only one who had an uptake in energetic dissonance during the full moon. It was pretty intense. So yeah, again, that is definitely something we can work with for her. Make those seizures go away. So send me an email and let's find a time to do that. And if you're still, it would be ideal if we did both your healing and hers at the same time, because she's going to be in that space with you anyway. Everybody's animals always are, whether they're going to be a part of the healing or not. They always come in really tight. Our animals are our literal little angels and protectors for energy, and they offer a lot of love to us unconditionally. So when we're doing energetic healings, they're always right there, and they get it too. But if we're focused on them, it's just good to have it done in the same space. I like doing groups. So is that almond milk? It is, yes, it is banana almond milk and soy milk, organic soy milk. Okay. Yeah, you think it's getting time to do that? Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, and it's delicious, by the way. And it's really filling. There's a lot of protein in it. And I haven't really been able to eat today. If anything, with my appetite, it's been like I've had an appetite, and then like I'll eat maybe one meal a day, and the rest of the time I'm just kind of picking or eating a smoothie or a juice or something like that. Today I had a really awesome juice at the market. So, okay, I'm going to go. I'll be back. Everybody else do your thing, and we'll get started with the meditation soon. Please check in if you're going to do the meditation. Oh, I got to figure out my music. That is annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hello. It's just, you just poured just some almond milk too. It's like we're taking communion. That's funny. Okay, I'm not sure why my music keeps stopping on my phone. I'm playing it through my phone. I think I'm gonna play it through the computer instead. You guys can tell me how it sounds, because that whole stop go thing that it's doing is bugging me now, and I'm sure it'll not be fun in meditation. How's that? Can you guys hear me okay with the music? Is it too loud? I don't want to fight music. I hate that. Too loud? Okay, I thought so. How's that? Or is that too low? Usually I don't have, well, actually, yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. Sweet. Aw, thank you, Kevin. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna turn off this light back here. Leave that on. Got my candles on. Who has candles on? You can have your own frequency music on if it's not disruptive to you. But I would definitely put on some candles if you don't have candles on right now. Put on some candles if you have them. You can also burn your, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go grab that real quick. Let me grab my sage and Palo Santo. Oh, that's where it's at. Oh, dang it. Oh. So I have a bowl of sage and Palo Santo here. And I have a torch. And I literally just go into the bowl with it. I would show you, but it would be right at my face, and I just go right in there. And I like to light them both at the same time. I know it's like a do sage and then Palo Santo, but sometimes I do, but sometimes I do them at the same time. And I really like that. Okay. you're guided to hold on to any crystals or to have them near you, that's great. I have a ton of crystals right here, as always. Gotta get some sage, yes. And Palo Santo, yes. She doesn't even need makeup. Aw, that's so sweet. I do have some makeup on, you guys. I have a little bit of mascara on and I put on some blush. That's it. Aw, you guys. So sweet. Making me blush. Thank you. You guys are the sweetest. I love you. I love you anyway. But I'll take the compliments. But yeah, I do have a little bit of makeup on. Okay, guys. So, oh, that Palo Santo smells so good. Seriously, you guys, are your spaces set? Is everybody ready? I hate to start. So we're all ready here. So just to reiterate. Sweet. Okay. So just to reiterate here, you guys, we are, I'm going to shut off my phone ringers just to be safe here. We are, oi. Oh, really? Okay. It's dying. Okay, there we go. Don't want to deal with that. Alrighty. Got all your crystals around you. Very good. Okay, so we are here gathered all together in this divine now moment with our spirit tribes, one and all in one, and the High Council present. And we are very intentionally going to be working on and with Gaia and the energies of this Stargate 7/7 of 2019. And the purpose of this, there goes Birdie. Is that going to bother anybody? I can move him. Now's the time. He tends to chime in at like very specific times, especially when I'm doing this kind of thing. So sometimes it is kind of cool to hear that. But we're going into meditation, so I don't want that to be disruptive. So just chime in if it is. I'll move him real quick. It's my dove, by the way. He thinks he's a rooster. Anyway, so the purpose of doing this is so we're intentionally taking our energy, our consciousness, we're astrally projecting through and with this energy of the portal and really solidifying our connection to the highest possible timelines through the portal, through these next 10 days and then beyond. We want to do as much clearing and healing and connecting and creating and all of that. But there will be distractions. There's going to be energetic things coming on, a lot of shifts and changes, a lot of clearing, a lot of disruptions in some cases on different levels. And so if we're anchored our energy in a super conscious way into those higher timelines before anything even starts, then we're able to navigate that energetically much easier and really tapped in and being able to Like, just imagine a storm and being like like underneath where the storm is, and then above the storm and looking down on it. Huge difference. So so that's kind of what we're getting into here, guys. Okay, so everybody can please get into your most comfortable seated position with your, if that's cross-legged, that's cool. On the floor, I can't really do the floor, but I'm gonna set things up soon so we can. But for now, just whatever's most comfortable for you. And close your eyes. Just start taking some nice deep breaths, just at your own pace. I want to start really feeling into our bodies. Take an even deeper breath for me. Going to start thinking about consciously working with all of your bodies while you're sitting comfortably, relaxed in your physical body. Top of your head nice and level. Chin straight forward. Shoulders down and back. Relaxed. Feel into your seat, into your hips. Want to be in balance, so not too far forward or too far back. You don't want strain on either side. So nice and straight in your core. Feel that. Hold that. Just really feel into your body. Now, if you're new to my meditations, I want you to know, and I know that we have at least one person here that's new, and there's going to be others who this is the first time with me and us and we. And you do not have to stay still in these meditations. If you get itchy, you can scratch. If you feel like swaying, you can sway. Don't slouch. And if you get tired or if you're not feeling, like you can sit and lay down, just do whatever you need to do to not bail out. So this is why we're really working with our physical body to begin with, so we're nice and comfortable. But by all means, we do get very tingly. We do connect energetically when we're in this space. As we go through this beginning section of the astrals is when I start to tap in and feel in with people that are here. Not only at this time, but in the future. At this time, we want to talk about our bodies and being in our bodies and what our bodies feel like and how we feel about our bodies. In order to move forward in our journeys and in our missions, in order to bring in the higher frequencies, to continue to alter and change and move our DNA into higher and higher levels of the crystalline structure as we move forward into our gates and through the gates. It is extraordinarily important that we're connected with our physical body in a very, very loving way. Do you love your body? This tends to be an emotional question, an emotional subject. And I'm definitely feeling emotions rising up with people. Not only who are here, but who will be here. Know that anytime that you do this meditation, you can come back and do this meditation in order to solidify more and more of these energies into your body, into your energy body, your spiritual body, your physical body, your etheric body, and your auric body. So please, if you are guided to, please make the time prioritize to do it again. Also to listen to these messages outside of the meditation, because we do tend to forget. As we connect like this energetically, as I reach out my hands to touch all of you energetically and pull you all in, we connect energetically. The reason why we're doing this meditation here today is a group live instead of recording like we have been doing, is because when we do these meditations at the same time, as we know, and as you know, the energy is amplified. And it's especially important to do them as a group for Stargates. As we're anchored here and we're pulling through the energies and we're tethering like a rope that we get to climb into the higher frequencies, higher branches of time. So as we're going through this, family, please have that understanding. Very active. You're climbing. We're throwing out the rope into the higher frequencies where Mother Gaia is taking us. We're working with her and she's working with us. And when we do that, it helps our energetic body, our systems come into alignment. It's all about balance and flow and love. And again, I ask you, do you love your body? And if you hesitate, if you say no, that really gives you pause and gets you choked up in the throat like I felt. It is time to love your body. It is the only way you can anchor into the higher timelines, like I just described. It's very important to love your bodies, to connect with it on every level. It's easy to be frustrated with our bodies. And unfortunately, we're conditioned in these societies that we live in to find our flaws and have them magnified in the mirror at us to make us feel bad. Because when we love our bodies, we can connect to our souls so much easier. There isn't a wall there between us. And you're the only one who can take that wall down. You have to love your body. It'll start working for you so much better. There won't be an imbalance in your systems. It'll help you heal and clear. You love your body, connect with your soul. And other people's souls too. Take a nice deep breath for me, everyone. Another one. And what I'd like you to do is tell yourself and your body that you love your body. I love my body. My body is perfect for me, exactly the way it needs to be. And I promise to show it love. It's my body. Feed it better. Give it rest when it needs it. Look at it with love. Treat it kindly. Stop being judgmental. Start looking at the beauty in your body. Whatever you consider flaws, decide that it is not a flaw. Even if it's a scar, whatever it is that you consider a flaw, it's not. It's perfect. It's your body. So, one more time, I love my body. I will treat my body with kindness and love and respect. I will radiate out this energy so others will see and feel that. The light within me will shine and sparkle even brighter the more and more I love my body. It'll start to repair and rejuvenate, heal and clear in miraculous ways, change and transform. Stop aging. That was stop aging. And even reverse the aging. There's really no way around that fact. The cleaner, the clearer, the healthier, energetically and spiritually, the less consumption of things that are not good for you in every single way, the healthier your body will be. and it will act accordingly, because you will be in places where you're in the highest timeline possible, higher and higher and higher. As you do that, there's this thing that happens with our time here. It stretches out longer. The healthier we are. We've seen it. People living long, long periods of time. Imagine with those of us going through these processes consciously, loving our bodies, stepping through together consciously, connecting with the highest possible beings in creation, assisting us going through these stargates as healthy as you can possibly be. Just get used to it, because you'll be living a long time. That is up to you. Loving your body is so very important. Please make it a priority. Show yourself the love you feel from the outside in and the inside out. When you look in the mirror, smile. When you look and feel your body, give it love. Thank it for holding you, for doing what it's done, for being as good as it can be, despite what you've done to it, despite what it's been through. Love your body. Talk to it in a really nice way. It truly is the only one you have this time around. It's important to keep it as healthy and feeling the love all the way through and through, as much as possible. Treat yourself kindly. If you can feel the love of us, the divine ones, your spirit tribe, try to feel that for yourself, for your body, not just your soul and your spirit, but your body. So very important. We love all of you. You must love all of you too. To cut the tethers that hold you back so you can rise high. Just keep looking up, up, up. Okay now, family. I hope you're really feeling into those messages, feeling the love for your body. Nice deep breath. Feel the energy. Tell your body to flow with the energy. We're going to be more in balance, more clear. Feel the flow. Okay, so now we're going to start activating our chakras very intentionally. I want you to put your right hand on your solar plexus, so your belly button area, and your left hand on your heart chakra, right there in the center of your chest. Take a nice, deep, long breath. Beautiful energy radiating out from your solar plexus. Imagine that being your center, your sun, center of all the other energetic systems like your own solar system. And your left hand on your heart chakra. Like Mother Gaia, beautiful green in color. Receiving that energy from our center, from the sun, pouring right into there, deep, 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 radiating out. Feel your heart expand, feel your heart energy expand, love energy. All true healing goes through the heart. This is also why the one known as Raphael, he works with the heart chakra and he is also known as the healer. No coincidence, family. They do work in tandem. This is why we work with love light energy to heal. So I want you to feel into that energy, commingling between those two places, the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, right there in the center. This is where people tend to hold a lot of anxiety. Right there in the center of these two energetic centers. It's where a lot of anxiety and tension, upset stomachs, our digestive system, it's all in between there, right? This is when dissonance from the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra and the other chakras above and below are pooling there in our center, our digestive system. That's where a lot of anxiety, a lot of problems with intestines and bowels and things. This is also a time when a lot of people are going to be truly losing their appetite for meat consumption through this next gate, or this gate and the next period after it. There's a lot of changes going on energetically within the bodies to do what it can to begin to come into harmony with each other, all of the systems. Working as one. So we're going to focus on that center right there between the heart and the solar plexus chakras. Deep breath in, and I want you to breathe into that energy and really push it down right there into that center because there's a lot of tension in there. We're going to push that out and just decide we're going to transmute any energy, any anxieties, any problems that we're having in that place and space within our physical body. Our energetic body works with our physical body and it'll start to commingle and make blocks. So we are uncomfortable and we to try to speak to us. So we're untangling this energy. I'm going to push that out. Start feeling into that loosening up, that tension there in that center. I saw a nice big great flash at first. There may be little ones if you're seeing little ones coming up or just releasing, transmuting energy. What we're trying to do here and now is just kind of a group clearing of energy through the chakra system. So as we connect further and go through this gate, we're as clear as we can possibly be. This will help us be better receivers. That's much better. Okay. Now, we're going to feel right down all the way into our root chakra. Right into our seat. That whole energy center, we're going to visualize that beautiful red color. And what I want you to do is just imagine it just like a flame in a gas lamp, turning up the energy in the flame. Light it up. Activate that energy center, your root chakra. Deep breath, all the way down again. We're going to feel that energy going into our sacral chakras. It's a different kind of energy. It's a little slower moving. Nice orange in color. I'm going to light that up. Just feel it radiating out. This is when the energies of the root chakras, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra start to commingle, going up into the heart chakra, everything turning up, getting more intense, more tingling, more vibration as we connect more within our own systems and each other and with Gaia. So very consciously now, I want you to imagine your energetic body and your physical body really working together with this energy, solidifying, flowing as one. The energy in your physical body through your chakras, starting at your root and going all the way up. In harmony and in balance and flow, letting go and releasing of any blocks. Bringing that up and into your throat chakra. Just feeling it coming up. When you breathe in, I want you to breathe in just directly into your throat. So you can make your breath nice and hot right into your throat. Telling our energetic bodies to release. Letting the flow of energy coming up, open up, less density, more flow, more balance. Nice deep breath all the way down. Now feel it coming up into your throat, your face, your sinuses, your nose, up into your third eye. Start to feel into that energy. And as we're focusing in on bringing up the energy from every single chakra all the way up into our third eye and just expanding, releasing. Let's focus in on that indigo color. Think about our spiritual connections. Think about connecting with our higher and highest selves, our guides, our guardians, our protectors, the divine ones. Everyone known as in the High Council, very specifically. At this time, we'd like to send infinite love, light, clearing energy in and to and through to all of your spaces. Right now, in this divine right moment, where you're sitting and anchored, we are sending infinite love, light, energy directly to you. Gaia is as well. We're doing this to further assist you in clearing your space within your body and having that energy flow out from you. Into your physical space, into your room, into your atmosphere. Just feel it transmuting the energy around you. And breathe in. Feel it being pushed out all around you into your area, to your room, beyond. At this time, you can feel your tribe pushing in even tighter around you. Offering in all the way through to your very soul. All of our love. You are so very supported and loved. We thank you so for being here, being open to our guidance. For healing, for clearing, for being open, for looking within. Don't forget, this is about remembering who you are, living your life there where you are in the best, highest possible way. Ultimately, your happiness is your mission. We're here to help you. Okay, family, at this time, I would like you to visualize us all in a great big bus, and we're traveling down the highway. It's a beautiful highway. The pavement is very, very smooth. The ride is nice and cushy. We're all together. We're nice and happy. The scenery is just beautiful. To one side, we see the ocean. The cliffs, the waves, the birds, the sun sparkling off of the water, people enjoying the waves and the sand. And on the other side of the highway, mountains, trees, forest all the way far. As you can see, up into the mountains, there is still snow there. So we're traveling down this highway. And we want you to look towards the forest side, the mountains, the trees. And we know that this is our exit coming up. There is a ramp. And all of our attention is to the left, where the mountains are, where the forest is. So the mountains are in the distance, but not too far off of this exit of the highway. It starts to get lush very quickly. It's not a busy road. In fact, we're the only ones on this road as we exit. We go over the bridge to the other side. We cross over, we look over, see the highway, and we go about a mile, taking in the scenery, noticing all the trees. And then we pull over. We stop, and the doors open. And we are to get out of our bus. So you're to get up from your seats and get in line and get off the bus. And as you do that, we're standing in front of this big, beautiful forest area, trees all around, little ones and big ones, sun shining through, we can hear the birds. It's absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to start walking into the forest. And I want you to notice all the nature. Look around. Look at the bark on the trees. Notice the flyers. The flies, the bees, birds, butterflies, dragonflies, little gnats, ladybugs, everything. Ones you don't have names for, notice them too. Focus in on the rocks, the fallen leaves, the earth as we walk through. Look up and look down. Notice GAIA and all of her beauty. Look around. Look up, up, up into the trees. Notice what looks back at you. And we continue walking. We're noticing each other, looking around. And you're going to notice that you have a little satchel hanging from your body. And you do have the permission to take any treasures that you see. You will know if it is okay. So feel into any crystals or rocks, feathers, pine cones, acorns, anything at all catches your eye. You'll know if you're to pay attention to it, if you're to take it and put it into your treasure satchel. Keep it, it's important. I'm sure that something similar to it, or something that will remind you of this very moment, will come along and you'll know it is for you at some point in time. As you walk through, I want you to listen. Listen to the sounds of nature. And I want you to find a spot that looks good for sitting. Or a tree so you can lean, or in front, or a spot where the sun is shining through. Whatever looks good. We'll all be here together. I want you to close your eyes in this space and just feel Gaia while you're in this forest. And it might be a little bright, so what I want you to do is take your hands, and with me now, we're going to be doing the DMT activation. And you can actually do this two ways. It really depends on how you're sitting. First, we're going to do it with our hands. We're going to take the palms of our hands, the heels of our hands, and just put them directly over our eye area. And so our fingers are going to kind of overlap, especially your pinky finger, your ring finger, and your thumbs are going to be on the side of your head. And I just want you to get used to how that feels. If it was bright for you, just get used to the darkness. Now understand right now how you can blink your eyes with your eyes closed and with your hands on your eyes. So blink your eyes. And you'll notice what you see there in the darkness does change. Take a deep breath for me. And stretch out your head and your neck. Feeling a little tension. So interlace your pinky and your ring fingers. Make sure that your hands are above or on your eyes. right where they should be, where your heels are directly into your eyeball sockets. If not, then adjust them. Thumbs on your side, kind of right around your temple area. So you're kind of wearing your hands like a mask. And then after just a little bit, it's going to start to regulate in the darkness. And then you're not going to blink. Remember, your eyes are closed, so you don't have a reason to blink unless you're told to blink from this point forward. What I want you to do is start to push in to your eyes with the heels of your hands, nice and slow. And we're going to activate the DMT that's directly connected to our eyes in the center of our brains. So what we're going to do is pretend that our eyeballs are just like a push button, power button. We're pushing in. We're going to stay in until I tell you to release, and then we're going to let go. Not all the way. You're going to keep your hands on your face, but the pressure you're going to release, okay? So stay with me through this. I'm going to push in. Start to feel and see the lights come on. If it helps to push to move your head down, so you're creating that pressure with your hands. And we're slowly activating DMT. Remember, as you move your eyes around indefinitely, if you blink, you're kind of changing what's going on. So just stay in this space. Keep pushing. We're activating the DMT. Pushing in, pushing in. Things get nice and bright. You might start seeing flashes of light or faces, the matrix, like the geometric shapes and the patterns, the webs, wormholes will start to appear at some point. Keep pushing. Breathe. We're going to stay in this space right here. Keep pushing. We're going to start seeing more colors start to come up. It goes from just the bright colors to or the white into colors more and more. Just let it come up. Notice what you see. Take note. Keep pushing. Okay, and on the count of 3, we're going to release, but not take our hands all the way off, okay? 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. See the light expand. You'll see it get dark in the center, and just move with that energy. Now blink. And focus. Focus in on what you see. Focus, focus, focus. Take a deep breath. Just let it kind of fill into your head. Expand your third eye. Go with it. Let it flow. You want to be aware and conscious and intentional. The release of DMT from your third eye all the way through into your ocular system, into your brain. You might start to get like a nose drippy or runny or any of that, like sinus stuff happening or down your throat. And this is because we're releasing fluids from our pineal gland, because we're pushing directly into that gland so we can release DMT. Okay, so on the count of 3 again, we're going to push in. 1, 2, and 3. Stay with it. Watch it get bright. Fireworks, the matrix, the bright lights, all of that. This time I want you to look around and move your eyes. Push in harder this time. Take a deep breath. And then slowly start to release. Another deep breath. Activating, activating, activating more and more of that DMT, our pineal. Just turning it up, getting it more and more ready for information coming in, for connecting. Okay, family, so nice and slow, what I'd like you to do is once things start to calm down for you there, so it's not so bright, so vivid, it doesn't last super, super long. This is a natural DMT activation, so it's not like taking a drug where it's just going to go and go and go. We're activating every time we're pushing in and releasing. Remember, family, you can do this as often as you're guided to do it. The more, the better. It really helps. So nice and gently, I want you to start to release your hands from your face. Keep your eyes closed, please. Remember, we are in the forest. I want you to sit here in this space where we decided to sit here. Just let everything kind of regulate after that. We get this big surge of energy as we release DMT. See all those really amazing things. Feel into that. Further helping us connect and clear our bodies and our energetic bodies for going through this portal. Start to regulate your breath. GAIA is with us now and she would like to speak. Hello, family. This is GAIA. Thank you all so much, my beautiful babies, for being here with us today. We want you to know that as we work together in this way, as I'm being pulled up into higher frequencies And I bring you all with me, my beautiful babies. It is so very important for you to understand, to work with creation in this way. Is to be creational. Music is so inspiring, is it not? Song, music, vibrations, like we're hearing. I want you to hear now an orchestra playing here in this forest where you sit, off in the distance, and I want you to rise from your feet and I want you to start walking as a group. As I speak to you, hearing the music. It's an orchestra. Lovely sounds. And as you come to a bit of a clearing, you see the orchestra there in a beautiful meadow. And they're playing their instruments. What do you see? What do you focus in on? What sounds do you hear? And then notice all of the musicians that were here playing. They're getting up, leaving their instruments and walking away towards the mountains. I want you to find your instrument, dear one. What do you gravitate to? What do you see? What did you hear? Go to it and find your seat. Sit there with your instrument. Look at it. Whatever it is. Whether you know how to play it or not, you were guided to it for a reason. Whether it is a violin or a flute or the drums or a guitar or harp, a saxophone. Now play with it. In this space, you know how. It is now your instrument to play with, to inspire you. To hear the vibrations as you create the sound. Again, we say creation. It's all about creation. As I have told you many times, dear ones, I am always creating. You know this. You see it in every moment, in so many ways. On and on it goes. You too must have this energy about you. Creational. Creating. It is so very important to create. Music will inspire you if you are a musician for further deeper meaning, connection with the vibrations. If you are not, then you will be guided to really connect with song, with music, with the instrument that you have with you now. In some way. And again, creation. The key is to create. Why is that so important? It is connected to the abundance matrix. And what is the abundance matrix? We have talked about it a lot here. The abundance matrix is one of creation. The abundance matrix works directly with the law of attention and attraction and the power of energy within your own body, vehicle, and mind. The connection with your energetic systems working in harmony without blockages, without impediments to flow. The abundance matrix is the original matrix upon my body. When were all the previous systems that I explained were in play, without impediment, without blockages. However, another system, a denser, lower frequency, controlling system was superimposed upon that energetic system, mine, the original one, the abundance matrix, the web of energy across my body, layer by layer, all the way through the atmosphere into space and all the way down to my center, weaving like a funnel, but also like layers, working with my creational energy. So it could radiate out, inspiring more creation by those and all upon my body who can create. And if you take a moment to think, every single thing upon my body can create for itself. And especially humans. There isn't another living thing upon my body that is like a human. And this is also why humans have been controlled for so long. Powerful, energetic, but closed off to higher energies. Easy to manipulate and control and have lower energetic entities and beings. The very matrix itself that was superimposed upon the abundance matrix controlling. And this is why it was so important as we crossed into this year, 2019. The abundance matrix coming online again through all the hard work done previously, activating energy centers upon my body by various people and divine light beings in various places. We understand it's important to understand the abundance matrix so you can further solidify into it and work with it as it comes further and further into your reality. It is about creation. Again. If you have the intention, dear one, of being creational, tapping in to divine inspirations to create the things that you are inspired to create, to begin. If you have been closed off from these things in which you have created before, or new ways that you are inspired to create now, this is the time. This is the Stargate in which we are working with this energy so much stronger than ever before. Remember, the more you create, the more you are inspired to create from us, giving you messages, following your guidance, sending out your creations. The more you receive, the more this helps you on your journey and your mission, and everybody else's too. The more inspired, the more passionate. May you recognize all the ways in which everything creates. Pay attention to the little things. I do hope that that helps you understand how important it is for you to create, why you are here. As you create, you connect. Please know this. At this time, dear ones, I would like you to step away from the chairs and your instruments, and I want you to continue walking into the forest. I want you to see that the orchestra was playing for the dancers here, where we couldn't see them beyond the trees. And you see them dancing. Movement is so important, family. I want you to take yourself there. Take yourself there on the stage where the dancers are. And let your body move. And feel the music. Feel your energy. Watch yourself move with it. Off in the distance, you can hear water. It's a river and a waterfall. And close your eyes and let your body move around. And breathe in this beautiful fresh air I offer to you. May it nourish you. May it inspire you to move, to create, to flow. I love you so much, dear ones. I want you to know I'm always with you. We all are. Please, especially within this next 10 days, I want you to pay attention to me, to nature. Let everything you see inspire you. Make it a point to clear your field, to connect with me every day. We are all going into a higher place in time, higher dimensions intentionally, projecting out. At this time, I'd like to welcome in Jesus to speak and take you through the next portion. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you so very much. Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Jesus. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you all. Yes, I've been coming to you more and speaking with you. I'm always with you. You have been speaking more with me. I thank you for that. I do. It's always so good to connect with you. For you to reach out, to talk to me. I am here for you. You can talk to me about anything and everything. I mean that. Always. I will just sit with you as well. Always. You just need company to know you can speak with me, and I will just sit with you. At this time, and before we move on, I do want to remind you again, before you go to sleep at night, to think about me and meeting with me in your crystal. That divine, beautiful place you and I can be and talk. You do go there anyway. whether you remember to think about it before you go to sleep at night or not. But the difference is when you remember to think about it consciously before you go to sleep at night. You do remember more when you awaken. And remember, my dear, beautiful, lovely child, dear one, brother, sister. It's all about remembering. I know a lot of the time it feels very foggy, and especially I know for some of you recently, more so than at other times, you felt into places. It's understandable. And those energies will dissipate, especially during this time. We are taking you into a time of higher consciousness, truly, like you have never known. More connection and deeper understanding. And so with that, less confusion, more organization, more discipline, as you were talking about earlier together. It is easy to be undisciplined while you're confused and pulled in different directions. And so those energies are something that during this time will be eased. And so now what I'd like you to do is, again, find a seat. Let's come together in a circle. Everywhere we look around us, beautiful nature, beautiful Gaia. But again, we want you to close your eyes here in this space. Take in the energies, the feeling, the connections. Pull that into your heart. And as we sit here in this circle, we are very intentionally coming together, one and all, to offer our energy and our love and our commitment to loving ourselves, to living our soul missions. For choosing to master our frequencies, for seeking guidance to help with this, and for stepping through these stargates very intentionally. Again, family, today is the day when you're pushing up with Gaia into a new place, preparing for the next phase. I want you to imagine the center of this circle lighting up nice and bright, seeing the light come from the floor, seeing the floor fall away, seeing a great big abyss all the way down, seeing the light. It's beautiful. It's purple and white. It's shimmery and rainbow. And it goes up, up, up into the sky. This beautiful beacon of a higher frequency existence for you. Shining a light for you to see through all spaces and places and time. Through every incarnation you've ever lived in any place in space and time. This anchor here that we're all around, this beautiful beam of light. Imagine it as another pillar of creation, one where all of our energy is commingled together, coming up through Gaia, going up into the atmosphere. And then you can notice at the same time the energy and the light coming down and the flow from Gaia up and up, down. Really, truly sideways in all ways, in every direction. Think about every single degree and direction from where you sit. As you focus in the energy on the circle in which we are all sitting around, as the light flows up and flows down, I want you to observe. Look at the light. In this space here, you can focus in deep into this great big pillar of light, a beacon into a higher place in space and time, where your highest possible branches and timelines for you to anchor to. Here in Astral, energetically, with your soul, with us. This is where that light comes from. Witness it, connect to it. This is the energy of the Stargate. Today, 772019. Day 1, activated. Now, what I would like you to do now, family, here in this space, looking at this light, this pillar of creation, this anchor to a higher place in space and time, our Stargate. I would like you to stand. I would like you to walk into the light. Remember, this light is of the highest possible frequency that you will be going through this next portal is connected directly to Mother, Father, God, infinite source, where we are all connected to in and as one. And as we step into the portal, into the light, we shed densities, energies that no longer serve us. We're going to be clearing through this next portal. As you go through this portal, as you step into the light and stand in that pillar of creation where we're anchoring in, not only us individually, but Gaia, all of creation, offering assistance at this time on this day as we step into the portal, into the light. highest possible branches of your timelines, individually and collectively, for the entire light body collective, for all of you, for Gaia, for all of humanity and all upon Gaia, every living thing. We offer our eternal divine assistance, love, guardianship, and protection for you at this time. We help you to shed negative energies, to release any judgments, fear, and shame, to let go of fear and anger, to be an inspiration to others, to be responsible for your own beautiful body and love it as much as we do, to go through into this next place and space and time as clean, as clear as possible, to promise to yourself and to each other to prioritize your own love. And through that, you will connect deeper with each other, incarnate and astral, in this life and in all. One in all in one, in this divine now moment. So be it. Let this beautiful divine light and energy, this pillar of creation that you're standing in, wash over you, clear your vessel, your physical body, your spiritual body, energetic body. May all your bodies come into alignment, and may you all align with each other in the highest possible way from this point forward. Again, so be it. Offering in our divine guidance, love, and assistance, all of us here with you. Pull that into your heart. Feel it through and through. Feel it radiate out everything you have witnessed here today and felt and see. Anchor to a future that is beautiful and bright and right for you. Remember, you are a pillar, you are an anchor, you are a part of the beautiful abundance matrix that's coming online to full capacity, radiating out that beautiful energy, bringing in everything you need. And with that, family, I want to say thank you so much. Stay here in this light. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Let it wash over you, in and through you, cleanse you through and through, open you up. I thank you so much for opening up, for being here, for being present, for trusting us all. I love you. We all love you. Hello, dear ones. This is Michael. As you are standing here in the pillar with me, I want you to hear my voice. I want you to know me with you. I'm here to offer you guidance and strength. Times where you will feel pulled off track, distracted, confused. Still, of course it will happen. This is truly a fight and a struggle for your attention and your energy. I want to come to you very, very, very clearly now. Understand. One of my main roles is to help you with your strength and with your defiance to being pulled off track, to seeing chaos and looking the other way, because that is what's needed. I'm telling you right here and now, it will be difficult at times, but you have to prioritize. Truly, I don't know how else to say it, but there was a time to sit and be relaxed and to daydream, to let the days roll by, to be by yourself. And it was okay. We were all there with you. It's fine. We don't want to come across as though it's not, but I'm here to tell you that time is over. It is time for movement and action, organization, prioritization, deeper, further knowledge of self and others. It's time to create in a way that you haven't, as we've been talking about here. Gaia, Gabriel, Jesus, and now me, Michael. I want you to remember me with you always, just as Jesus is, and Gaia, and Gabriel, and the rest of us. I want you to remember us all with you, and me in particular. I want you to remember me for the strength, the will, the defiance, and yes, maybe even sometimes a little bit of anger to fire you up, to keep you on track. That is what's needed. It's important, more important than maybe you would ever know, for you to stay on track and not to be distracted into wasting time, and to not making yourself and what you need to do a priority. Yes, time is moving quicker, but what you need to understand, and more of you are coming into this place energetically, is less sleep during nighttime hours. And this is when you will truly be able to get more and more done. For some of you, you've already come into this place and this understanding and this awareness maybe a few times. Cycles have changed. We have been with you. We know it all. Your sleep cycles have changed. But now, for a lot of you, it will be maybe more awake during the nighttime hours, going to sleep earlier. And this is so you can hear us better. There aren't so many distractions. You can get things done. You can organize and get work done that maybe takes up more of your time in other times of the day because of distractions. So your sleep schedule will be changing, your connections during that time, what you'll be doing if you're awakening earlier and earlier. Also, I'm here to implore you, to remind you to truly do take a log and notes of your daily happenings. Anything and everything that comes to mind, this will help you as well. I guarantee you. And please call upon me if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, if you feel overwhelmed. We know that more and more of you are feeling more motivated, more passionate, more creational, and maybe a bit scattered in what to do with those energies. We're all here to help you with us. With that. And we're here to assist you in how to focus and what to do. So please just be open to that. Whether it's consciously or in your astral state, we're always working with you. Again, the message here today, You need to understand through this gate, more and more energies are going to be coming in to inspire you. You will be getting downloads. You will be having understandings about things, synchronicities and connections. There's going to be a place and a space and time for everything. But the time for stagnation and solitude and serious movement, but in your mind only, is over. It's now to move the rest of it along with it. Feel the slow simmer start to get warm and hot and turn into a boil. And this is to motivate you. All of you play a part together for the whole. So you all must work in this way. It's so important. I know we all keep saying that. We don't know how else to say it. I'm happy to be able to come to you today to speak with you. I've been looking forward to it. It's been a journey and an honor and a privilege to be with all of you. I thank you for coming to me when you do, for speaking with me when you do. You can also connect with me through automatic writing. All of us this way, with yourself. This will help. And finally, family, I want to tell you another way to keep a steady flow of high frequency vibration, light going in your life as you awaken earlier and you can witness the sunrise. Try to witness the sunrise and the sunset, or at least be conscious of it. And when you do, call upon me, Michael, your brother. I am the archangel known for strength, the manager of the light warriors here to inspire the troops. You all there on the ground, we love you so much. You there on the ground working so hard every day. We know how hard it is. We are with you. I am there with you, pushing you, hoping you hear me, inspiring you. All I want is for you to be happy. That's all. That's all we want. And it will make you so very happy to step into yourself more and more and more, to hear us, to create the things you are meant to create, to connect with each other the way you're meant to connect, and to create together, to unravel more and more knots, to discover more and more about yourself in so many aspects. It is very exciting. I do hope you're excited, motivated, ready to work, to play, to love, to unite, to connect. I am here with you always, always, always. I stand ready at your side, to warm you, to guide you, to love you, to inspire you, to motivate you, for more than anything, to give you strength. Strength. Push through. I know it's difficult at times. Strength is always for love. love of yourself and for others, the strength, the capacity for love, regardless of what's going on with people. This will help you too. And is connected because if you allow yourself to be frustrated and angry with people, with what they do or what they don't do, what they say or what they don't say, this will lower your frequency. See, especially during this time, now, going forward, it's very important that you keep your frequency high, high, high. Do not allow to be pulled under. Remember, love is the highest frequency there is, directly from Mother, Father, God to you. Truly. And I want you to listen to this and remember this and feel this and know this. Truly. The only thing that can block you from that source, that infinite love light to come into your body, to your energy, into your soul's vessel, the only thing that can block that from Mother, Father, God, ultimately, is you. Choose to always let it flow. To have the strength to catch yourself if you are taken under. And if you are, let that go. It's okay. You're human. You will feel this way. But do not wander there aimlessly, forgetting what is so important. Stop yourself. Send love. Love is the strongest thing that there is. Strength. It's all connected. Again, love, strength, love, healing, love, clearing, love, love, love. We started talking to you today about love and loving yourself and loving your body. As you stand here in this pillar, in this Stargate, as you feel the energies connecting you and your energetic system and your physical system, sending it all the way back and looping back again, have this intention, all of it, remember it. Feel into this energy here, in this space all together. Welcome in those brothers and sisters you have, your soul family, all of our soul family together. One and all in one, that they meet here in this Stargate, whether they are conscious of it or not, in any place and time, because they too are going through it, and we are the anchors for them as we stand here all together with you, one and all, bringing through the energies back to you there and into the higher place that you will be going to physically. But you've anchored there already, here in this space, in the pillar, with these energies, with all of us. And with that, I thank you again and again. This is your brother, always, through and through. I am Archangel Michael, and I love you so much. Thank you. Hello all, this is Gabriel. Thank you, Michael, for coming in. You're so passionate. I love hearing from you, my brother. I hope he fired you up. It sure does for me. So now, family, feeling in the energies of this Stargate, sending in your intention, your energies, and connecting in the way with all of us the way that we have with you and back again. We're going to leave this pillar. I'm going to go back into that circle. Just sit. We're just going to sit there. Just witness the pillar active, all the energies up and down. And I want you to feel it there in your space, sending in straight into your body, your energetic field, straight into your heart, your physical heart, and your heart chakra. Sending in these energies to further activate your crystalline DNA, starting at your heart center, radiating out, going all through your system, connecting with your heart into this space. And just sit and feel it. All right, sweet family. At this time, I would like you to feel more into your body. Feel how charged and tingly you are. I want you to start to let the visuals of the Stargate pillars start to get a little fuzzy. Remember, you are there, you're in that circle, you're witnessing it, you're part of it. Always. But here and now, letting it go, knowing you are anchored to it, but coming into your body, further into your awareness, your surroundings. Just letting that astral space go and descending back into body. Still feeling the effects, the energy, the clearing, the healing, all through and through, into your space. Breathe nice and easy. I truly hope that you are feeling super charged and gooey and tingly and cleared and healed and loved and supported and guided. Take a deep breath for me. Please remember to visit this space again. If you can, please just listen to the messages from all of us, from myself, to Gaia, Jesus, and Archangel Michael. more and more into your body, feeling your entire energetic system in flow, in balance, active, your third eye with DMT activation and release going through your body, more vivid dreams, more connection, more synchronicities, higher timelines, easier flow of abundance of everything, starting with creational energy in your life, radiating out around you, always and forever. So be it, family. Thank you so much for being here. I do love you so, so very much. It's been more than a pleasure. It's been an honor and a blessing to guide you today. Feel your energy and your love, and please feel mine. Remember, you can call on me here incarnate or in your astral at any time. Call on the essence of myself, Archangel Gabriel, at any time to connect. Always with you. Please stay in this space for as long as feels good and comfortable with your eyes closed, feeling into your body more and more, as long as it takes, whatever feels good to you. I'm going to stay in the open chat here for a little bit to receive you all if you care to come in and offer in any comments. If not, you can go about your day, your evening, go right into sleep if you feel like that. Again, thank you so much, family. Hey, Kevin says amazing. Pretty sure that's what that says. Yes, amazing. 2:44:22 into the feed with 4 people, 4 likes. I woke up with 5 people. Somebody just left. I just wanted to stay quiet till I started. Just got those. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how long it's been. Yeah, amazing. I'm all buzzing. Is that I don't have my glasses on. Amazing. I'm still buzzing. Yeah, you'll feel that for a while. That it's just your whole field opens up and vibrates. You're welcome. Yeah, it's a little cuff thing because I really don't wear earrings, and it's around here. It's not like lost. I was wearing it earlier, so I must have touched my ear, and just because I was in meditation, just didn't realize that it fell off. So I'll find it. It's fine. It's here. How is that for you, Sean? I wonder who's all here. Chime in, chime in. Oh man. Enlightening. Well, good. Do you feel good? I hope everybody's feeling I'm feeling really good. I always feel really good after meditating and doing these astrals. And pushing on the eyes thing was incredibly ... I know it feels really weird, and it kind of feels uncomfortable. It's why we don't do it for too long. There is another method. We didn't get into it in the astral because I didn't want it to get too complicated. Michael sounds kind of like a drill sergeant. He's pretty intense, isn't he? He's like really, yeah. But he just is yeah, a drill sergeant. That's funny. Lots of clarity on how we need to be focused on love, empathy, understanding of where people are in their process, forgiveness, etc., to fully embody being in the higher frequencies. Very good. That's awesome. Oh, you're so welcome, hon. Are you subscribed? Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm very busy currently. Kind of went through a kind of a dormant stage with a lot of stuff. It's, you know, just the way things go, but there's a lot coming through now, and so it's good to stay subscribed so you get notifications and stuff on my astrals. And I'm not sure when the next one will be just yet. Maybe our landing day, maybe full moon. They are within hours of each other. They're basically in the same time period. So most likely we'll have another one for full moon, or at least a meditation, maybe not a live. I'm not sure. I just go as guided. So we'll see. But thank you so much for being here and for doing the meditation and for offering in your energy and for participating. I really, really appreciate it. It's so great to meet you. I'm glad that you were guided to me today, all of you. It was a pleasure, as always. I'm just kind of still like baffled at how long we were in there. I always am, honestly, whether it's an hour or two or more. But I'm pretty sure it was about 2 hours. Did it feel like that to any of you? Because we got started, I think, right around like 45 minutes in. It'll be interesting to go back and see exactly. But yeah, long time. So anything else, guys? Anything else? I'm going to sit here for a moment and see if anything comes to me. Nope, can't think of anything. We got a lot, so I think we're good for now. If you guys haven't yet checked out my latest video, it's just a bunch of pictures of my artwork. And then check out my Redbubble and my Society 6. I am going to be putting, oh, that was the announcement I was gonna put. Oh, I love you. I missed this as well, hun. It's really good to see you here, feel you here. But yeah, so I'm going to be on my website, and I did, like I mentioned before, I did get the domain. The key is to create, and that's the website that I really want for my art. So, but it has zero done with it, literally zero done with the website. I have the domain. That's it. So one of the very first things I'm going to do on my website is have my artwork available for digital download. So it's printable, downloadable, and super high resolution, different sizes for different prints that you may want to do for the different pieces. And then through my own website, I get all of the proceeds versus going elsewhere. And Redbubble and Society 6 don't offer printable downloads. That's something like Etsy, and I haven't set that up there yet. And I'm glad, because this is something that is newly offered on the Wix platform. It's where I have my websites hosted, and where I will for this new one, and where I do for Infinite Love Light Energy, and that's my whole healing and guidance website, more about me and that. But then I'm going to have this whole other website that is about art, and eventually I want the Key is to Create to be a collaboration website for many people and their art, no matter what the skill level is or what you're into. I want it to be a real hub of creation for people. It's not just my website, it's for everybody. That's why it's not like Infiniti's art. It's the Key is to Create, and it's for everything. So it's going to start with my stuff, and then I'm going to, you know, partner with people, and we'll see how it goes from there, and how it's all going to play out. But I do want it to be a hub. So if you're an artist in any way and you would like your stuff to at least be seen and available for other people to download, let me know. And it's going to be, you know, something that's on the website. And once I launch it, it'll be a video, trust me. So you guys will know, but it is in the works. If anybody's inspired to help me with that, please let me know. I have such an abundance of projects. This is like Michael's truly speaking to me. We're talking about a drill sergeant, because he's just like, you've got to get organized. You have so much to do. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love doing my art. And again, if you don't know my story, I was never an artist in this incarnation until very recently in this lifetime. I couldn't really draw anything but a square or a triangle or heart shapes. If I tried to draw a dog, it looked really silly. I was just very artistic, but and creative, but not like in that way to actually draw. And that's just a divine ability that came out, I guess, about 15 years ago now. But it's also one that has developed and has grown exponentially in the last like year and a half. And it is a huge part of who and what I am and what I'm meant to do, and how I'm meant to reach people and inspire people to create for themselves and for everybody as well. So it's all very interconnected, and everybody's creating, just like Gaia said. She's always everything is creating all the time. And if you think about that, it really takes you down microscopically, and really to pay attention to things. And we as humans to not be creating intentionally and using our gifts it is really quite crazy. So we really got to think about that. You know, if an ant is beating you out creationally, it's time to get on board. But you know what I mean. So yeah. So anyway, I'm super excited about being able to offer my art in another way that you could just download onto your computer or your phone for a small fee, less than it would be to buy something and have it made and shipped to you. You can also just take that file and send it to Staples or wherever whatever print shop you have, or your own printer. If you have a printer at home, you can print stuff at home. I do that. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if you're interested in any of that, please let me know. And I guess other than that, I guess we're done here, guys. Nobody has anything else to offer or share. Please do, though, if you can. I know this is really long, lots of information. I'm not sure when I'm going to actually get this transcribed. I'm beginning to work with Amazon Web Services to do different things. And I'm still trying to figure that out. So transcription is one of them. But until then, if you can listen back to these messages from Gaia and Jesus and myself and from Michael, that would be really good, because things do get fuzzy outside of astral when we come back. What does that say? Don't leave. You didn't mean to say yet? Don't leave yet? Do you want to talk? I'll stay if you want to talk. I'll stay for a little bit. What do you want to talk about? How have things been? What's up? How you feeling? What's new? What's shaking? What's happening? When we were on the bus, I already saw the ocean, the forest before I said it. I love it. I love it when I get feedback like that. It's so cool because it's just like, boom, we're quantum. We're quantum. We're all connected. It's like, there we are. And when you guys can see things and feel things before I've even, doobie time, before I've even, said it. Like when you guys talk about feeling Jesus before we've even said Jesus is going to talk. And I've had a bunch of people say that in the past. I just think that's just the coolest thing. Because I truly feel like we're all experiencing that at... Who is the bus driver? Oh, that's such a good question. It never even entered my mind. It was just like this self-driving bus, honestly. It was just going. It was just going. It was Elon Musk. I don't know. It was a Tesla bus. It did its thing. I don't know what to tell you. No, it was just kind of, we were all bright lights. Yeah, well, when are you talking about? Because we were definitely all bright lights. That's a really good question. Who is the bus driver? Who is the bus driver in your mind? The bus driver from the Truman Show? Oh, I don't remember what he looked like. I can barely remember that movie. You didn't notice the driver? Yeah, that just never. I just remember sitting in the bus and there was like height. The backs of the chairs were high, but you could still see people's heads and faces. But it was also kind of fuzzy and you couldn't really make out faces. There's just this really cool energy going on in there. And there was no real understanding of how big the bus was. It was just a bus. Like it could have been a 20-seat bus or a 100-seat bus. I don't even know if there's that many seats on the bus. Probably not. But there was really no understanding of the scope of the size of the bus. I just remember there being behind me and ahead of me. I was kind of in the middle. Who could really visualize that, like the ocean really well? God, that looks so good. Those images that came, I swear to you, it was like I was literally, it's like we're really on a highway looking at it. I just remember looking over and just seeing ocean and just waves and seeing all of that imagery and just, it felt so good. You were in the back. Oh, very cool. It's really interesting where in those places when we're all in group where people kind of put themselves or where we end up, I guess you could say. I find that fascinating. And I was winning. No, actually, no, I very distinctly remember being on the aisle. That's funny. I was on the aisle. And I was looking out that window. And then looking out, like, I remember I wasn't right next to the window. I was like kind of Yeah, that's interesting. I do normally really like window seats, though. That's for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's my preference. And I'm like, if I'm in a plane, there's the window, and I'm like this. Right up against the window, I'm just like, and I like to be by the wing too. I like to look at the wing do its thing. So I like to be like kind of like behind the wing. I let you have it. Of course I did. You can have it. You can have the window seat. You're so funny. I wonder what happened to Karen. Did she fall asleep? She kind of tends to fall asleep, but she usually wakes up towards the end. You still have 4 people here. The window seat. Did anybody remembering anything in particular? That was really cool. The whole satchel thing, like all of a sudden that came into play. I was like, oh, satchel, check that out. Like look down, I have this like satchel. And that to look at stuff and to pick stuff up. So what did you guys pick up? Did you pick anything up? Was that you on the drums? Somebody was on the drums. I was just saying, like, or yeah, GAIA was just saying what everybody was like as things were coming up for what people were picking up and playing with. It was just drums came in. And then the sax, and then the violin. Oh shit, really? Oh, that's funny. Yep, saw a saxophone, saw the violin, saw the drums, saw a harp, saw a guitar. I don't know. I'm hearing piano now, but I don't remember seeing that at the time. But that was super cool. The whole like musical instrument thing. That was really awesome. That was really, really cool. I like that a lot. That was really cool. Hello. Oh, there's Karen. I was in and out. Hi, in and out. Cellos. Oh, I love cellos. Yeah, definitely. I did see cellos. I do remember seeing cellos, actually. There was a lot. Like, more just kind of kept coming. I remember that. Yeah. For myself, it was the guitar, which for even myself, I found that really interesting, that it was the guitar. She just says, did you see any guitars? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that GAIA said guitars, because for me, it was the guitar. And I remember seeing guitars. Yeah, absolutely. Then I was dancing like a white man on stage. Ah! You're so funny. Yeah, that's what I had too, an acoustic guitar. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah. I did see an electric guitar too. I did see somebody with an electric guitar. There was so much. It was like, it was very much like, you know that scene in the X-Men when Xavier is sitting there with his little helmet thing on and he can see like all the X-Men and they're all doing different things. It was literally like that. That's what it was like. I just kept seeing like instrument and kind of like a foggy person like with it. And like, I kept seeing it from like the first person perspective, from like noticing or going to it and then being with it. So like that sort of thing. And then like GAIA, it was just like a lot going on. If I could really verbalize what I see in those spaces and as I connect to you guys, I really wish I could. It's difficult because there is so much going on at once and it's so fast. Plus I'm channeling, which is weird to say the least. I always wanted an acoustic guitar since I was a little kid. Yeah. I've always wanted to play one. I actually dated excellent guitar player, and I would just sit and just watch his fingers move and play. He was just a beautiful guitar player, and then I would try, and I would just feel so uncoordinated with it. I haven't tried in a really long time though, and I never really tried. So, who knows? Maybe at some point in the future, you and I, Karen, will be sitting next to each other, rocking out on the guitar. That could happen. That could happen. Most definitely. Holy moly, I have to go potty. How about this, you guys? And this is something that came to me earlier. I kept seeing big giant trees and dragonflies. Butterflies and ladybugs. That's awesome. Yeah, giant trees, really big trees. Aw, Kiki snuggled up beside at some point when I opened my eyes. She was beside you. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, they like to do that. Okay, guys. So how about this? If we want to do a little hangout, we can. I keep doing this because my wings are like super tingly, and it's like, I don't know why. Like, itching doesn't really help. It like superficially helps, but after channeling and meditating and stuff, like the back of my head will be super itchy, my wings will be super itchy. I'm just like, oh. If you guys want to do a hangout on Zoom, we can do that. Anybody into that? And then that way we can all talk. We used to do that all the time. Your back is itchy? Yeah, it gets really itchy. It's like, it doesn't ever really go away. It just gets more intense. And during these periods, and it's just itchy. There's like certain specific places that get like that. For me, it's my wings and the back of my head. That's my third eye. Like, I'll just be like, ah. Yeah, my bird. Birdie! Birdie! You can't reach it? Yeah, because it's like, right, I'm like, that's why I have to do, it's not easy to reach it, actually. It's not easy. So quickly. So, is anybody interested in a Zoom hangout? We're at 3 hours, 8 minutes. Oh my God. This is why people don't do these meditations, because they're like, hell no, I'm not doing a 2-hour meditation. That's insane. After I posted my last 2-hour meditation, I was like, not surprised. I was really kind of bummed more people didn't do it. It was a really awesome meditation. Did any of you guys do that meditation? That one was so cool. The Web of All Life and Soul Naked, when Jesus guided us to be soul naked. Hello? Oh, am I getting a pimple right there? Oh, that sucks. I've been getting pimples in the weirdest spots. Seriously. I never get pimples on my cheek. That thing is red. I would do a Zoom call. Let us know. Got to run. Thanks for that. I can hang out on Zoom. Yeah, you did Soul Naked? That's fine. Some other time, anybody who's up for it, let me know. We can do a little Zoom hangout. You guys, you up for that, Kevin, Sean? Where's my Zoom? There we are. Aw, okay. Yeah, I was wondering about her. So Kevin says he can't because he has to get Peyton down Sure, absolutely. We're just going to hang out. I'm going to do art. Hopefully, anybody who wants to join us, we're going to just hang out and do art. I'm going to move some stuff around and just get casual. And absolutely. So I'm going to set up the Zoom meeting, and I will send you a link, Kevin. Anybody else? So me and Karen. Kevin, anybody else would like to join, please chime in or send me an email. You can also send a text. My phone number is public. So if you want to join in on that or whatever, my phone number for texting and calling, of course, I can block you if you're a crazy person. It's also on my website. I'm not giving away any information here that is not readily available. You can always contact me through phone, email. Yeah. Okay. So there it is for everybody. If you're interested in, what did you say? I don't know how to Zoom. You go zoom, zoom, and then you're zoomed. No, just kidding. You know that's right. No, it's actually a program that you can download to your computer or to your cell phone. And it's video conferencing, and you can start a meeting or you can join a meeting. It's just a program. You were thinking what? Now I don't know what you were thinking. But yeah, you can just download the program to your phone or PC, and then you get a link, and then that activates the camera and you join in. It's really easy. Zoom, 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 zoom. Do I still have your email? Do I have your email, Sean? I don't remember. I think so. Did you change it? Oh, that's the wrong email. I see this email. Thanks for your payment. I'm like, huh? I did what? It's from like a week ago. It's the wrong email. Yeah. Okay, I have your email, Sean. Unless you changed it, I have it. So I'll send an invite to Sean and Karen and Kevin. Join us when and if you can. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for being here and doing this meditation and being with us in the portal and hearing all the messages, whatever day and time you might be checking out this video. I know it was long. It's the same. Okay, cool. Yeah, just come in. I don't know how long we'll be in Zoom, so just come in when you can. And Sean, if you'd like to join us, just download the program and I will email you the link and you can join us if you'd like. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks again. You're amazing. I feel amazing. I hope you all feel amazing. And I look forward to seeing your faces soon. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Infinite love and blessings. Don't forget the key is to create. And I love you already. Mwah! Bye, family.